Can y'all see me? I hope you guys can see my food. Jummy jummies. This is my first time having Wingstop. A lot of you guys have been recommending Wingstop, and I also have heard that Wingstop is really good. Oh, by the way, if you're new to my channel, my name is Kiara. Hello. I'm extra because I'm happy right now. I cannot wait to taste these. And shout out to Never Perfect by Kidal. I'm gonna put her video right here where she's eating Wingstop. It was actually her last video with her daughter. They're so cute, and she's my favorite mukbanger. I'm out of breath. I was just doing 1,000,001 things just now, so my bad. What was I gonna say? So we actually ordered hot wings, barbecue wings, and plain wings, which I wanted, and some fries, and it comes with veggie sticks. So let me just show you guys how that looks right there. I took one barbecue wing just so I can taste it. I'm not about that hot wing life. And then we got some French fries, which I already tasted and they're a little soggy, but the seasoning is good. And I love veggie sticks. All right. Thank you, Lord, for this food. Thank you so much for keeping us safe, happy, positive, and filled with love. Thank you so much for my family and for once again keeping them healthy. And thank you so much for my little baby. By the way, if you guys don't know, I'm 26 weeks. Thank you so much for keeping her healthy and for keeping me healthy. And just thank you so much for my YouTube family as well. Amen. I got some water on the side right here. Some of you guys have been wanting to hear about my GED story, aka dropping out of school story. And can I just say, damn, I got pregnancy brain. Oh, I love editing these mukbangs because I don't really have to edit as much. I'm just more, I guess, raw here too. And it's all one take, you know. It's not like me, like I'm recording my whole day. I kind of wanted a fountain soda too, but I was like, no, gotta have my water. All right, let's taste this baby. Then I'll start talking about my story. Let's taste this first. Let me taste it without the sauce first. Oh my god. Ever since I've been pregnant, I don't really like barbecue. Like chicken with barbecue on it. But that's pretty darn good. God. Babe! Don't have an attitude! Can you give me a paper towel? Please? No, I dirtied my whole arm. No. He should suck it all. I was gonna do that though. This is so good.
You got all the damn vegetables and stuff.
Take some. I told you I was gonna have them for my thumbnail.
Selfish.
Take some, baby. Stop eating my ranch. Thank you. Love you. Take her with you. Go, Casey. Go. No, go. Casey, go. Take her. Tell her to go, please. Hi. She loves wings. And I'm not trying to hear her boof in the back. All right, let's get to the story. So, as a teenager, I mentioned to you guys I was in a 5-year relationship. And we couldn't really hang out because I was so young. Like, my mom was not trying to have that. So what I would do is just not go to school. And like, that was the time that I would be able to see him. She didn't know. Until like, later on. And like, y'all, My mom would yell at me. I would be punished. She would drag my ass, beat my butt, and I just still didn't care. Like I was not going to school. Oh, those carrots are really good. Like I just wouldn't care. I feel so bad now looking back because I stressed her out so much. But so me and him were on and off all the time. And when we were off, okay, fine. When we were on, I was always with him. You know, when I was cutting school. And when we were off, I was not trying to go to school. Like I really wasn't. So if I had a friend or something, I would just hang out with them, like if they were cutting. And also, I was like really close to people who were juniors and seniors. So I would end up going to their house because they would come out early, you know? Like I never really liked to hang out with people my age. Like it was like, it's still not like that. It's still like that to this day. I always hang out with people who are older. Oh my God, this is so good. So freaking good. So, I remember, I think it was sophomore year. That one of my deans was like, listen, we want you to come to school. Like, do you want to miss out on graduation and blah, blah, blah. And I really didn't want to miss graduation. I didn't want to be that weird person that's at home because she did bad in school and everybody's graduating, you know? It happened to me in 8th grade, you guys. I was never really good at school, honestly. I was lazy. So, I know how it feels to not walk, you know, in graduation. So, my dean like told me to go to a program that they had in my high school. And it was called Twilight. And it started at, what time? 10:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And that was for everybody, you know, who was doing bad in like regular school or cutting class. Like I guess they assumed that people cut class because they didn't want to wake up so early. That wasn't the case for me. I didn't care about waking up early. I just didn't want to go to school anymore. I'm already getting full, y'all. I kind of want some barbecue wings, honestly. So then, like, I went to that for probably a few months, actually. I really loved it. But I just didn't like school anymore. Like, I was lazy. I'm telling you guys. Then I ended up getting back with my 5-year guy. And, like, I wanted to be with him. All day, every day. It was horrible. So that's how I was in high school. Like, I was barely in school. And then senior year came up, and go figure, I didn't walk in the graduation. That was so embarrassing. I felt so like down. And like what really made me not like school even more was like in 11th grade. Was it 11th grade? One of my friends passed away, right? She died in a fire. 2009. I remember. And it was like, I was with her and like 3 or 4 other girls. We were all in Twilight. And when she passed away, I was dating a guy. that one of my friends had like made out with when she was like 12. And at first when I asked her like if she was okay with me dating him, she said okay. I mean, they only made out. For those of you who are OG subscribers to our vlogging channel, you know the story. But then like weeks passed and then she started acting funny. Not the girl who died, the one who made out with the guy who I was dating. And then like, I don't know, she was like spreading rumors about me, talking shit about me. I believe she even created a fake account and she was messaging one of my really closest friends. I would consider her like a best friend at the time. She messaged her anonymously. I can't say that word. But she signed it in the bottom K, and that's what I used to call myself. And she went in on her, like talking shit about her family, her baby daddy. Long story short, she believed that it was me because of the K. And they stopped talking to me. And then like a week later or two maybe, our friend passed away. And after that I just felt like I didn't have anybody. I felt like I didn't have anybody. The guy that I was talking to, me and him were slowly like breaking up. And I just felt lost. I just didn't give a shit anymore. I started drinking a lot, gaining weight. And school was the last thing I wanted to think about. So, senior year comes around. Like I said, I didn't end up going to graduation. I was actually like telling my dad that I wanted to get my GED. I was telling my mom. My mom did not want me to do that because my brother had just dropped out as well. Oh. And she didn't want me to take the same path that he was taking. But once again, I did not care. But before I ended up getting my GED, my dad and my mom were like, let's look at other schools. Maybe you would like another school, you know, so you could get away from like whatever you're going through in this school. Didn't work. So I think I had dropped out and I probably wasn't going to school. My mom actually knew for maybe like, I'd say 2 months. And then we found this outreach program, which is basically like super seniors. And it was better than, I guess, regular school. And it was way smaller. Like the high school I went to had like 3,000 kids. This high school had probably like 100. So when I went, they told me like the classes I was going to take. They showed me the teachers I was going to have. And it was just such an amazing school. Like so positive. You could call your teachers by their first names. The classes were awesome. They had cooking classes, which is really rare in New York. What else did they have? They had Japanese. Like, it was just so cool. And I ended up going to that school because I really loved it. And I invited and I probably went there by myself for like 2 weeks. And there was this girl who was my best friend at the time who wasn't going to school either. And I told her about this program or this school. And she ended up signing up. Which was a big no-no again. This is the girl who used to backstab me. For those of you who watch my vlogging channel. If you guys want me to speak about her on this channel, let me know. She like really did me dirty so many times. So she came to school. We used to go to school a lot actually. Until she started dating a guy that I was dating or messing around with. She started dating his best friend. For what was that? We used to go visit them all the time when we were supposed to be in school. And long story short, after that, I just gave up. I had to have like a one-to-one with my mom, and I told her like, I really do not want to go to school anymore. Like, I'm not gonna go. If you put me in school, I'm not gonna go. Like, I don't care how many times you hit me, you yell at me, I'm not gonna go. I was stubborn, and I was like I was really not gonna go to school. Like, I was over it already. So yeah, that's, I guess, long story short, even though I have been talking for 60 minutes, but literally that's like the long story short. I ended up getting my GED. The first time I went, I failed. Because I told you guys, I wasn't good at school. At all. Then the second time, I passed. Barely, but I passed. And that's about it. That is my dropping out story. In between all those cuts, like I remember cutting with my ex-boyfriend, the guy I was with for 5 years. We would go to the mall. We would go to his roof. We would go to his house. And I guess his mom, like for a little bit, she thought that I would come out early. But then she noticed we were really cutting. Because I just spit. Because she started getting letters from his school. What else? Then like when we were off, I was dating other guys and I would hang out with them. I usually burp more when I'm drinking soda. This would have actually tasted better with soda, but I need to try drinking way more water. My son is calling me. Do you guys hear him? The guy who I was with, when, you know, around that time that my friend stopped talking to me and my other friend passed away, he was a little player, but he used to always tell me to go to school. I remember there would be times that I would have to like pretend that I would come out later, and I would just hang around McDonald's. There was a McDonald's by his house. I would just hang around in there until it was like a good time to go to his house, because he was like, no, you're not cutting and coming to my house. Like, I'm not condoning that. I remember. He was 21 at the time, and I was 17.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a video.
Hi.
You want a carrot?
No, you go.
Okay, bye. What the hell? You bought two?
No, it's an extra one.
What the heck?
Oh no.
Make sure that in your thing they didn't charge you twice. They didn't charge you twice, honey. You guys, I just spilled my carrots. My husband got me this for Valentine's Day, and we literally already like almost ate it all. There's probably like 3 pineapples and a few strawberries, and they just sent him another one, but he didn't pay for this one. I'm not complaining. Wow, I'm happy because I love the chocolate covered strawberries. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna end this mukbang here. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, if there's anything in this video that you would like for me to go more in depth about, is that how you say it? If you want me to like speak more on it, let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much. Oh my gosh, my husband's like yelling at my son in the background. I only ate 5 wings. I'm a lightweight, but I'm telling you guys, like, my baby girl, or like my hormones, doesn't let me get stuffed. Like, if I get stuffed, it will all come out. And I learned my lesson a few times. I'm good. I'm not gonna stuff myself. Anyways, I'll speak to you guys later. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that they gave us another one. Peace out.